The paper I will present at today's e-conference is titled Environmental Awareness in Assamese Children's Literature, a select reading of Bhabendra Saikia's Anger of a Grandfather Who Loves Trees. A green environment is essential for a world of desire. All people in the world need to be aware of this, because issues like environment or climate are not confined to a single region. For such reasons, care has to be taken to make the new generation environmentally conscious. Children's literature can help us in this regard. Assamese children's literature talks about environmental awareness. The research paper analyzes how Bhabendra Saikia's poem Anger of a Grandfather Who Loves Trees reveals the context of environmental awareness. The main objective of this study is to find out how the context of environmental awareness of the poem Anger of a Grandfather Who Loves Trees, written by Bhabendra Saikia for children, is presented. Analytical methods are being used while preparing this paper. The scope of the study is limited to a selected poem. The poem has been analyzed keeping environmental awareness in mind. Poet Saikia has taken care to create environmental awareness among children through a story in the poem Anger of a Grandfather Who Loves Trees. The poem mentions Raghunath's son's wedding. Grandfather has also been invited to that wedding. He saved the invitation and went to Raghunath's son's wedding. But he is upset to see the amla tree in the courtyard being cut down to give bundle and asks, "Why did the amla tree be cut down?" Raghunath replied that there would be a shortage of space if people came to the wedding. That is why he decided to cut down the amla tree. Grandfather refuses to eat wedding food and only wants to bless the groom, because there was no strong logic in cutting down the amla tree. Through the poem, the poet seeks to instill a feeling of love for trees in the minds of children. Today's children are the next future in the world. They're the ones who will have to take the responsibility of keeping the world green. Children have to be prepared for that right now. Saikia wants to say through this poem that we can sometimes do some things without cutting a tree. It requires a creative mind, because Raghunath's son's marriage is not always there. A tree is a long-standing thing, so there was no need to cut down the amla tree. That is how it would have been possible to organize the wedding. From the poem, children will be able to understand the need to conserve trees themselves and explain to others as well. So such literature is needed to raise awareness about the environment. The subject of environmental studies has been included in the curriculum of schools, colleges to raise awareness about the environment. Awareness about the environment can also be increased through creative literature. That is why this poem of Saikia has been included in the Assamese course of class 7 in Assam. The teaching of this poem can help make students aware of the environment. Through the poem is expected to earn the qualifications given below by the students. Be aware of the environment. Be able to express views on issues related to the environment and society. Get to know about nature-loving people. Get to know the benefits of the fruits available. Get to know the benefits of different plants. We can come to some conclusions at the end of this discussion. They are briefly like this. People can be made aware of the environment through Art Day, World Environment Day, seminars, conferences, etc. Similarly, such efforts can be made through creative literature and children's literature. Bhabendra Saikia has highlighted indirectly the environmental awareness in the poem, because directly expressing such a subject disappears the beauty of literature and also annoys the reader. The poem Anger of a Grandfather Who Loves Trees has been included in the upper primary education curriculum in Assam. So the message of environmental awareness can be expected to be extended to the students.